Is this better lighting? Oh my gosh. I hope so. Maybe this way? That will probably be better than this way. Oh well. I don't know what happened, but I think I got a little stage fright when it came to making content. Or I've just been in a reading slump. I've been in a content creation slump. I haven't really been vlogging. I haven't been making content for Instagram, like no social media, no nothing. I've really just been working on warm pages, and then like I think about it, but you know, I'm having this little like comment section conversation over on what's that vlog? Not a vlog. It's the one where I don't even know what it's called. What video is that? Oh, building my indie bookstore dedicated to Black women is that video. And someone had left a comment, and she actually came from Threads. Hold on, y'all, I'm looking for the peanut butter. She actually came over from Threads, and she had left a comment because I think in the video I was talking about creating content and how, like, I guess because I don't really have a very aesthetic living space. The kitchen is very aesthetic though. Like, I do enjoy making content in the kitchen, but like my downstairs area is very much like, I don't know, like I live in a basement. It looks like I live in a basement. So she had left a comment. She was like saying how, let's see, what she said. I hate this whole aesthetic thing. I think people should just post no matter what. Once more people do that, more people will start showing up as their authentic selves. And I was like, that's so true. And I was like, I agree. And I feel like now there's a certain editing styles that get pushed more by the algorithm, and it'd be discouraging to post your content sometimes. Because y'all know, like, there's certain editing styles. Like if you go scrolling on Instagram, scrolling on TikTok, there are certain editing styles that you're seeing, or just certain ways people edit. And like now you see videos of people being like, oh, it's not true, your vlogs are just boring. And it's like, you really are, if you think about it, when you make posts for social media, you are creating like these little mini, like you're creating short videos, like all that editing, all them sound effects, different angles, cameras to like keep, I feel like I'm going on a tangent, but I feel like content creation has came to where it's like, you are trying to keep your audience attention. Like it has changed so much to like now people are like, oh, do you have to do voiceover so people can get more of your personality? It makes them want to follow you. There's like the really super sped up, you know how like you watch a video and it's like super sped up and then it actually goes into the routine. People are saying like you're just trying to keep somebody's attention because we're watching so many videos at one time, and we have platforms like TikTok where all you're doing is just swiping on videos, that now you are fighting to keep people's attention. Like they always say, like the first 5 seconds of a video is the most important. And shoot, even like when I go scrolling, like I be like, well, what really grabs my attention to make me watch a video? Like what purpose is that video serving? That's how you have to think about it. So I'm saying all this to say that also combine that with the fact that within the last month, my social media platforms have grew like crazy. Like we're at 1,200 on Instagram for warm pages. I'm at 400. I have like almost 500 subscribers, and it's like, and I was just telling my cousin this the other day, and I was just saying, like, I think I got a little scared by all of the attention all of a sudden. Because it's like, imagine, like, I've been creating videos since I was 13. And, like, I pretty much know, like, a lot of OG YouTubers, like, all the lifestyle OG YouTube girls, like, OG YouTubers, people that, like, really grew. Like, I was a YouTube teenager. Like, that's the media. And I still consume YouTube to this day. Like I just be watching random videos on YouTube. So it's just like I've been like making videos and talking about YouTube my whole life, that like all of a sudden you get like this mass following. It's like, oh my gosh, wait, hold on. like people are like watching and engaging. So in a way, I don't know, because I be thinking about it. Like, I think about creating content just as much as I think about journaling, and I don't do either one of those. Like, I just bought a new journal on Saturday, and I brought it with me. I even brought it with me, still haven't opened it. So, but I don't know. And now it feels like I really do own a bookstore. And I'm such a visual person that, like, I be on YouTube looking for people who make videos or vlogs about owning a bookstore, and I really don't see nothing. Like, I really don't see nothing. But I would say when I looked up any bookstore, my video popped up. I said, okay. Huh? Oh, girl, you said a crime for real. What? Gunshots for real? That's crazy. Let me see if it's on the VLTP news. Hold on. I don't. They might not have it that fast. When this happened? Yeah, come on back home, girl. I literally just walked in the room. I said, dang, ain't nobody here. What was I even saying? So yeah, y'all. Bottom line to say is I'm slowly gonna force myself to come back and really get back into vlogging, because it's been so long. And like I said, like I be thinking about it, but I don't actually pull my camera out. Or like now, you see I'm all ready to go to the gym. I've been forcing myself to go to the gym and not eat out. I did great last week. I haven't really ate out though. So I've been forcing myself to go to the gym, not eat out, and just really become a better version of me. But I feel like when I be so locked in, when I be so locked in, I don't feel like pulling my camera out and like talking. I just be working. But then I'm like, but I want to document these moments and like bring my camera along, and not even just to post, but then just be able to look back on and see my growth, because I'm able to see my growth now. And it's just like, yeah. So, I'm thinking back on what I said, and I hope all of what I said, because I know I went on a little tiny tangent about social media, but that's how I feel about social media nowadays. Is I just really feel like you just trying to grasp everybody's attention, and I just want to make videos and have fun. Like, if I feel like doing a hard edit, I'll do a hard edit, but I just want to like park my camera up, put my little videos together, post, and go on. And I think that's what I'm going to start doing. I think that's very important, but it's so hard when you see a certain editing style, or you go, and that's why there's another thing though. I'm doing too much scrolling and not enough content creation. Like I'm too much on my phone, and I'm not actually being creative, using my creative juices and bringing my camera out and making videos that I want to make, that make me happy. It's just all about creating content that you want to see. But it feels so hard, because then it makes you feel like, but that's just like that video I seen of this one TikTok, and she was saying like, when somebody brings something original to social media, that person don't even get a chance to really bask in the creativity they did, because it's going to become a trend, and then everybody's going to do that video style. And it's like you could feel inspired by somebody, but then I feel like everybody just copied that because that's what's getting views. And I feel like everybody is just chasing views right now. Like it feels like chasing views and chasing the attention of the audience. And it's like when somebody does come out with something original, they don't even get a chance, like, because then everybody do it, and then it becomes a whole editing trend. Hi. What? Oh, I feel like my throat is so. Hold on. My hair is still like freaking dripping. Welcome to my corner of the internet. How y'all doing? Okay. I feel like I got too much in my head, and I have a clip that I'm gonna put together from when I made this kind of like same type of video. I think like last week. I don't know. I just haven't picked up my camera. I haven't done anything. And then literally the last 2 days, I don't know what happened. I'm going about my life real fun, real cute, doing my routines. I have been going to the gym, forcing myself to go to the gym. When my voice goes in and out, it's literally, I feel like I'm still recovering. Like I feel fine with my voice. So I did 4 miles on Tuesday, freaking Tuesday, because today is Friday. I did 4 miles on Tuesday. I felt really good. Came home, did my normal, had dinner, and around the nighttime, my throat started hurting, and I'm like, what is going on? So like, I tried to drink some hot lemon water, that kind of helped, but it just felt like sinus. Like it didn't feel like I was sick. It felt more so like everything felt tight. My nose felt tight. My head felt tight. My throat, like my ears, like everything just felt. And I'm not one to like easily call off from work. But I woke up and I was just like, nah, I can't. I can't. So the last 2 days, I've literally just, all of Wednesday, I was in bed. All of Wednesday. It got bad at nighttime. Like I had ended up feeling like I had a fever. Like, oh my gosh. But I feel better now. Thank you, Lord. I feel better now. So I told myself that today I was going to bring out my camera and actually vlog and make a video, because I haven't made a video. I haven't posted on my channel in like a week, and even the last video I posted, I think I have been sitting on that footage for a minute. So yeah, I don't know what's going on. I've just been too much in my head when it comes to making videos, or like not feeling confident enough to make videos, because then I would look back at old footage of myself and I'd be like, I don't really like the way I look right there. So I ended up not even wanting to edit the videos. So I'm just gonna like force myself to make a video. I am hungry. It is 9:41. Yesterday, I know I showed y'all a bit of me packing. Yesterday I did get an order for the first time since it's May 16th. We had that Mother's Day event May 3rd. I haven't made any orders since May 3rd. So it almost surprised me. Like when I heard the notification go off, like I almost forgot what it sounded like to get an order. So I packed that order yesterday. I need to go to the PO box. I need to go to the post office and drop that off. So I haven't had any orders, no sales. And you know, like when it's just you running and operating your business, because I was down bad these last 2 days, honestly, I just haven't, I'm not going to say I haven't been motivated. I think in the sense like I've just been figuring out what I should be posting or what I should be talking about. I think I even said this in the last clip, because I'm kind of past that point of course, it's still like getting the message across of like what Warm Pages is. But now it's like, I need to be able to utilize what we have. And if I can't, quote unquote, sell, I hate saying sell to what we have, but it's a business. So like I make sales. So it's like, if I can't sell to the audience that we have now, or speak to them in a way where people are interacting with our posts or sharing our posts, like it always makes me feel good when I go on Instagram and I see like people are reposting, because like I put a lot of hard work into the posts that I be making, and I be in Canva just like working. So I love seeing when people repost our stuff or comment on our stuff and like actually interact, because interaction, that's really what I'm looking for. Of course, selling is nice, but like also just like having people actually open emails and read them and actually care for what I'm saying when it comes to Warm Pages or whatever it is that I'm talking about. So yeah, that's where I am now. I've actually been up since 3. I don't know what happened. I went to bed around, it was like 11 something. I crashed and I woke up at 3 and I've been up since. I might end up, taking a nap at some point today. Probably, most likely either that or I'm going to be sleep hella early. But yeah. That's pretty much it. I always say, like, if I feel frazzled or I feel like frustrated, it's because I don't have a plan. And like when you don't have a plan, you plan to fail. I think that's how the saying go. Like, I don't have a plan, and I've thought about vlogging. I thought about bringing my camera out. I think about making content, but I don't actually like make the content. Like I think about journaling, but I don't actually journal. Like it's actually really bad. I really want to break this mental cycle that I'm in. And I don't know if it's because I then kind of crawl back into my shell and I don't want to be seen because like I've been seen a lot, but I don't know. And I feel like it was a lot going on. But either way, we're here. And the only way to do better or get past is to actually do the thing that you may be struggling with. I feel like my hair looks weird, but it's also kind of like parted a little bit because I don't like my hair parted down the middle. I got this at the Mother's Day. It's so pretty. I love like when I get like my bracelets. Well, this one I got, it's actually a funny story behind it. I was working on this movie set and the guy, he had bracelets like mine. And like I took him to, the director was like, hey, can you take, I think it was his cousin or something. He was like, hey, can you take him to the gas station like before you go? And I was like, yeah, cool. So we went to the gas station and then we sat in my car for a minute and we was just talking. And he wanted to trade bracelets. Like, I don't know. I feel like something about trading bracelets with a man, I don't know. And the fact that he literally had me take it off his hand and put it on, like, that I was the one that exchanged the bracelets. But I got that one from him because I used to have a blue bracelet. It was so pretty, but that's the one I exchanged with him and traded. And then this bracelet I got when I was in Texas. And so I like just getting bracelets from shops or like stuff like that. That's so irrelevant that I just told that story, but that just made me chuckle me explaining that. But this one is so stinking cute. Like when I seen it, it caught my eye. I had her like take it out and I held it and I just could not let it go. Like I was drawn to it so hard. So I got that one. Sorry. And I don't know why I don't want to turn the camera on because all I do is yap these gums. I might as well yap the gums to the camera and talk to somebody. Like, I don't even know why I be like, I don't know about vlogging when all I do is yap these motherfucking gums. All I do anyways. But anyways, is this TMI to tell y'all that I actually also have a wax tomorrow that I'm so scared because she is going to rip my soul out of my body, literally, because it's been like a month since I've gotten a wax, a little over a month since I've gotten a wax, and I'm scared. I am scared. I'm not really looking forward to it. Also, I feel like I was so ready to get out of the bed. If anything, I really just if I was going to continue to lay down yesterday, I was going to lay on the couch because my back from laying in the bed and sleeping in the bed all day was hurting. No stretching, no nothing. It was like relieving this like tightness that I felt in my back. So we had a little malfunction, but I fixed it. Also, I really don't just know like what to post. Cause it's like, okay, ooh, she must have left that pot roast on. I hate the smell of overly cooked meat. It makes me want to gag. There's only so many ways I can say, okay, yeah, Warren Pages, Black women, of course. Like, so I feel like now more than ever, I obviously need to continue making sales. I have like little over $1,000 worth of inventory downstairs. What is on my finger? a little bit over $1,000 worth of inventory downstairs that I need to sell. And I feel like I started to feel discouraged because we weren't making any sales. You know, in the beginning, sales were consistent and they were coming in, videos were doing well. But now, sales are not as consistent. How about I just turn all of them on? Just lift the whole house up. So I'm also trying to like stay motivated. And this is the point that because recently I had someone reach out and ask me they were writing a paper for their college class and they had to interview someone that owned a bookstore. So I was answering her questions and it really made me sit and think. And honestly, I want to reach out to her and ask her if she can email me that response. But it made me really sit and reflect because it was a good reflection. It was just questions of like, what advice would you give other people starting a bookstore? Any insecurities I might have about going on this journey of owning a bookstore. And so it really made me reflect and think. And I'm just like, man, like, I'm not saying I have any insecurities, but I know bits of me and my responses were just saying like, in any business, you're going to be tested. You're going to be tested because there's going to be times where you have inventory. What worked one week may not work the next week. You're trying to sell, but you don't want to feel like you're selling. But initially, that's what you're doing, selling. I should have brought my water upstairs because my voice is trying to go out on me. Staying consistent. Staying consistent when you're not really getting consistent sales. Staying consistent when posting on social media. I need to go to the grocery store. What in the world? What is really going on? I don't understand why these get left in the freezer. I know it's hard for me to stay on track. Bear with me. And like my brain literally just told me like flat out, just like make a video and be like, what do y'all want to see? You know, like what kind of content do y'all want to see from me? You know? Because I'm on this bookstore journey. I guess that initially is the content, and then it's at this point where you really, or for me, where I really have to push myself. Now it's pushing myself further than where I am right now. Now it's looking for those opportunities and putting myself out there and trying to gain the money to get the space that I want. And, you know, like I can't sit on this, you know? So, yeah, I don't know. And I feel like content creation these days is just so different. Like, it's so freaking different. And it's so hard not to like compare your videos to somebody else's videos, and like you see what's working, but then you don't want to copy editing styles because then that's not original. But that's what the algorithm is pushing. Brutally honest and just be like, listen, you know, like I made that video, it went up. I had accounts talk about it and repost it that have a huge following, which is where most of my following came from. But now I'm at a point where it is just me and I can't really hire anybody to, I guess, in a way help me. So I had to figure it out on my own by doing research, watching videos, and just testing out and figuring out what works. So yesterday I did plan some emails to go out today, tomorrow, and over the weekend. Just different type of emails just to see what would bite. And because we have like 500 subscribers to our email list. It's to the point where I had to upgrade my Klaviyo. I'm gonna say Klaviyo. I had to upgrade my Klaviyo plan because I had more email people. That's crazy. So I worked on sending some emails out. I feel like I'm just rambling, but like these really are my thoughts or what I've been thinking. And it's like you don't necessarily have to post every day for your business. Like you really don't. So it feels good to kind of be back posting and seeing that people are seeing us. Like, you know, we didn't disappear. I just got a little sick and unmotivated and self-conscious and, or not even really I don't know, like, because sometimes like I will look at myself and be like, But you know, I just watched, okay, a couple things. Let's also catch up, right? So when I didn't feel good yesterday, I ended up watching Final Destination because you know the new Final Destination is coming out. So I watched Final Destination 1, 2, 3. I think I watched all the way up to the 4th movie. First of all, can't even look at the world the same.